Hey you guys, welcome back. We're playing some more Doki Literature Club. You guys really seem to like this, like the, hang on, I'm moving my headset. There we go. Alright, you guys seem to really enjoy this, and so I figured, you know what? Let's do some more of this. Let's move my phone out of the way a little bit. Let's give myself some space, get comfortable on my desk here, and let's go. So anyways, like I was saying, you guys really seem to, wow, my microphone is really dusty. I think I should clean this off. But anyways, you guys seem to really enjoy this. There was a lot more positive response to this series than I expected. And so this is probably a series that we're going to continue on. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So let's see. It's kind of late at night, so if I sound like I'm being quiet, it's because I am. There's a toddler in the next room sleeping, and I really don't want to wake her up since it's kind of like a pain to get her to go back to bed here and there. But you know, maybe tonight will be different. So we're going to go ahead and load the game that we were on last. If I remember correctly, and you can skip the tutorial button to fast forward. Okay. So we left off last time where we were about to make a poem. So let's make a poem here. Death. Excitement. Disarray. Tears. Contamination. Tragedy. Melancholy. Judgment. Let's see. Vivid. Disoriented. Frightening. Uncontrollable laughter. Oh, laughter's not here. Uncontrollable destiny. Scars. Unstable. Puppy. Determination. Why did I throw puppy in there? What the hell? I forgot what last word I chose, so let's go with dark. Why? Understrained. Well, alright, let's see how this goes. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over here the last couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, crazy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? I don't know why I have my headphones on. There's nothing to hear really except for the music. I'm just take those off. Okay. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. What a bitch. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves... that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow. I'm such a jerk. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Crazy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Retribution! ... Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. Oh. Ah ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution. Viva la revolution! Retribution. That... Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she's bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop! Kwa! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ah ha ha. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Sounds like something I would do. Oh my god, I got a cookie! Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, where do you think I give that one to you? Fine. Still, I'm really happy to share this with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha ha ha! Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Oh, God. Hamburgers. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't. Oh wait, that's my voice now. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. My voices for these girls keep changing. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, that's not true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed, but boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. Aha! That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, crazy. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that could make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two going to? Stuffs. Eh? We're just... Oh wait, that's me. I don't know why I'm trying to speak as Yuri. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own damn business for once. Or you want me to tell... Or do you want me to tell... What the fuck am I trying to say here? Jesus freaking Christ, dude. Come on, crazy, get your act together. Alright, now that we smacked me around enough, or do you want me to tell the club... Well, you know, I was trying to make this to where I wouldn't have to do any editing at all, and I could just upload it, call it good. However, it's looking like I'm gonna have to do some. You know what? No, we're not doing any editing on this series. Bloopers will be left in. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve crazy in club activities? And I said in my own voice. Yeah. My mouth gapes. Oh. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, crazy. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Crazy. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Crazy. I really like being friends with you. Aha! Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah? Shall we go? Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Crazy, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine? Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Are we talking about Fahrenheit or Celsius? Because I'm pretty sure if this is in Japan, it's not in, let's see. It's not in Fahrenheit. So let's take out the good old phone here. Let's open up my internet browser. Let's open up a new tab because we're on Facebook, and we'll go to Google. And let's see here. Why am I typing in Google when I already have it open? Stop. Okay, so 200 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Alright, so 200 degrees Celsius, boys and girls, is 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you know. The more you know. Alright, so let's continue on. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not expecting tea or anything? Hee-hoo. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, crazy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I didn't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Crazy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. Why am I reading that thing? I'm reading the voices backwards. Holy shit. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regular, so I do my best to manage it. Who's messaging? Nobody's messaging me? I'm just seeing things. Okay. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. Oh, okay. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that kept hitting from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, and as if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ooh. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because I have to worry about making sure I accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri isn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Yeah? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Blah, blah. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have to hold... Damn it! She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively unzip my pants and stick my dick in her mouth. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Crazy? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense as I continue to shove my dick further into her mouth. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. Turn this into a dirty game. I'm sorry, guys. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath in my fingers. Okay, everyone! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Crazy! You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we haste to clean up without as much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Bwah, 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 bwah. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Yuri, because I like Yuri. Let's see what he's written for today. Dot 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 dot. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Crazy. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even manage to pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty, her knees weak, and out falls spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really hot. Really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even when you're close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If that's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Like, this freaking... What is... this cursive is really kind of crazy. I haven't read cursive in a while. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Ooh, she said about killing the raccoon. I like where this is going. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken the following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian. Pavlovian? What is that? Is that now? Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Ooh, that makes my pants tighten a little bit and me become a little bit moist. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Wait, are you fucking kidding? I'm a fucking retard, and I can figure out what that means. But my in-game character is like, do what this means. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that crazy? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. Burps. Still tastes like hamburgers, though. After all, if I don't learn to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Crazy. That's an exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.